In a fiery live interview that quickly went viral, ESPN analyst Stephen A. Smith confronted boxing legend Floyd "Money" Mayweather about swirling bankruptcy rumors and growing concerns over his financial well-being. Known for his brash commentary and no-holds-barred analysis, Smith didn't hold back as he questioned whether Mayweather's lavish lifestyle was finally catching up with him. What unfolded was part debate, part emotional defense, and a whole lot of ego on full display. "You gotta stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions, man," Smith began, referring to Mayweather's recent bout with John Gotti III. "You're 50 years old, a legend, and I've defended you countless times, including on Shannon Sharpe's podcast last week. But enough is enough." The crowd booed you. The ref had to be swapped out mid-fight because you couldn't take the heat. This isn't championship boxing anymore. It's a circus. Mayweather, calm but clearly irritated, shut back. "People always in my business, worrying about what I'm doing, what Floyd got or don't got. I stay in my lane. I don't bother nobody. I'm still doing 4 million, 5 million, and that's just the exhibitions. We don't even have to talk about those numbers because they speak for themselves." The exchange intensified when Smith brought up recent reports suggesting Mayweather had lost upwards of $42 million through lavish spending and poor investments. He cited everything from Mayweather's infamous $7 million day at a Gucci store in South Africa, to his rumored unpaid debts in Dubai, to the lawsuit filed by his jeweler in Miami. "Look, Floyd," Smith continued, "you've made over $1 billion in your career. You bought yourself out of your top-ranked contract for $750,000 and flipped it into a global empire. But now we're seeing lawsuits, tax issues, and unpaid fighters like Logan Paul talking about taking you to court. I've got to ask, are you really as financially stable as you claim?" Mayweather immediately rejected the notion. "Money don't make me. I make money," he replied. "I've got real estate investments, over 60 buildings in New York City, part of a $10 billion urban renewal project. I'm feeding families, providing affordable housing. I'm doing more than just buying watches and cars." But even that statement has been challenged. Business Insider, among others, reported that no such full ownership deal has taken place and that property records show no transfer. Experts believe Mayweather may have bought a minority stake or shares, not outright ownership, a key distinction that cast doubt on some of his claims. And then there's the elephant in the room, the rumor that Mayweather has been detained in Dubai for the past 50 days due to unpaid debts. Initially denied, the claim has since been backed by insiders and even fellow boxer Gervonta Davis. Allegedly, someone in Mayweather's camp stole a piece of jewelry while shopping, causing the vendor to hold Mayweather accountable. Although Floyd reportedly paid for the piece afterward, he hasn't been allowed to leave until the stolen item is returned. "Come on, man," Smith said. "You're trapped in Dubai? Over a piece of jewelry. This is not how people want to remember Floyd Mayweather. Not after the Pacquiao fight, not after McGregor. You were a defensive genius in the ring. This ain't that." Mayweather attempted to downplay the situation. "These kinds of things happen when you're big. People try to bring you down. But I'm good. My family's good. We still fly private. We still eat good. We still make money. Don't believe everything you read." That response didn't sit well with Smith, who argued that while Mayweather's past success is undeniable, continuing to fight YouTubers and dodge financial accountability doesn't help his legacy. "You want to do McGregor again? Fine, at least as a combat sports guy. But Logan Paul, John Gotti III, these aren't fighters. These are entertainers looking for a paycheck." Mayweather has also been dogged by accusations from former allies like rapper 50 Cent, who claims he fronted $2 million to help establish the Money Team promotions while Mayweather was in jail, a debt he says was never repaid. Add that to the IRS tax liens from 2010 and 2015 totaling over $29 million, and the picture becomes more complex. Yet Mayweather remains defiant. "You think I got to explain myself to people? I put myself on the map. I made the blueprint. I went from a one-bedroom apartment in New Brunswick to owning skyscrapers. I don't owe nobody no explanation." As the interview wrapped, Smith offered one last sobering comment. "Floyd, I respect what you've built. But part of legacy is how you finish. You've done more than most ever will, but some of this, the lawsuits, The drama, the YouTube fights, it's beneath you. The exchange was raw, unscripted, and deeply revealing. Whether Mayweather is truly in financial trouble or merely a victim of bad press and exaggeration remains to be seen. But one thing's for certain, the line between legacy and spectacle is thinner than ever, and Floyd Mayweather is walking it with diamond-encrusted